you'll have to direct me, Ethan. I got an idea.
Oh, yeah, right?
A little bit of an idea to get back.
Might have to go there, go in the circle. Oh, you got a bit of an idea, yeah?
Sort of. Just a little bit. I guess I can just go. I think it's here and over.
Yeah, that's right.
Boy, we were fortunate to get this vehicle. Can you believe this is 10 years old?
10 years old, eh?
Yeah. It's beautiful.
And I commented on the transmission. The transmission's perfect.
Well, it's only got 106,000 kilometers.
It's got a lot
We're
more.
10 years old now.
I know.
How much was it? How much did you pay?
Well, the lady, we paid $9,800.
That's not for an SUV. 106,000, 10 years. That's not bad.
Yeah,
That's not bad.
Only a front-wheel drive, but it's wow. I couldn't for the condition it's in.
Yeah, no
Holy
kidding.
smokes! She was a hairdresser and she worked from home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What? Which way are you going?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, thanks.
I know. This is
I thought
confusing
I
area.
came from that way. Don't we have to
Yeah.
get back there, Nathan?
Yeah, that's okay. You
But
can
I
go
mean,
around
we
the
have to go circle. I will,
Okay.
oh.
I'll just go straight.
yeah.
You're
So
trying to
what
get
are we
onto
doing?
Stony, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what are we doing here?
So I'll show you. Okay, so you go straight to the lights there.
Okay.
I know this city like the back of my head.
Oh,
so,
over
yeah.
here?
Yeah, so the,
But,
yeah, you go to the
but
lights
you'll
there.
get to see where I live, my house, right?
Okay.
Oh, so
I got
go-
a nice house.
So I go
It's
down.
a big one, though.
Yeah, I'm just gonna help George here. Okay.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say.
So yeah, turn right at the lights.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I hope that they cleared that fire out.
Oh, is there a fire?
That's okay. I can get around it if so.
What do you mean? Is there a fire going?
Yeah, there was a fire up here.
A couple days ago, there was an article, two or three houses burnt down.
Really?
From northeast fire. Yeah.
Oh, it's clear now. Okay, perfect. So, and then you'll turn right again at those lights.
Oh, okay.
Did you see smoke or something? Or?
Oh yeah, there was a big. Well, there were like.
Look at that old place. Junk. Wow, you don't see that very often anymore. Not this close to the city.
Right?
Well, it's in the city.
Yeah.
I
Well,
will-
yeah, they had a whole bunch of fire trucks up here.
A couple days ago, there was a massive fire here. I read an article. 2-3 homes burnt to shit. So
Yeah, I think maybe it was a grass fire. I don't know. Because something over here was on fire. They had this all blocked off.
speak of fire truck.
Oh yeah, there. Yeah. That,
Oh, right there. They got the lights on.
yeah.
No,
this was
and-
all blocked off earlier.
Today?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know what happened.
Oh, I didn't know you meant today. Holy smokes. Now I go straight, do
turn
I?
right.
Oh,
Turn
turn right. Okay.
It's such a beautiful day. We couldn't have picked a better day.
Right? Like,
Yeah, it is.
There is a chance for some thunderstorms tomorrow if you look at. I filmed I filmed thunderstorms too, so you'll get to see that on my.
excellent. Well, I'll probably be out and I'll be working. So.
And you know what? You've probably seen my nature walks on my
I
channel.
have. Yep.
I don't understand this. Can I go in this lane?
You just gotta. Yeah, you can.
Now that you mention you're on another trail, I saw you boarding at Fish Creek.
No, where did I get on? I think I got on
No.
at.
Yeah.
No, I only got on at like Somerset, and I only went around to like the Moxies. And then next set of lights are going to go left. So not these ones, but the ones after.
Oh, okay.
But you probably said, this is a bus and train guy, everyone.
Yeah, I saw you, and I was just like, oh, I know who this is.
It's like, this has to be Ethan.
And it was.
George, you'll get lots of life out of this vehicle.
Oh, yeah, we should. We don't drive too much, especially with this virus, but my son and daughter-in-law, we have to go to Airdrie, and that's a lot of... What's that?
You'll go left here.
Oh, thanks. That's a lot of gas. Oh, my goodness.
And like, even if...
Oh, they do.
And it's a V6, right? So
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it is. Boy, oh boy.
This runs like a 2020 vehicle. Almost smoother than
That's
that.
right. Yeah, you're right.
But didn't you have maintenance problems? You had to go get it in the shop a couple weeks ago, didn't you?
Just for the little bit of body work on the back end.
Yeah.
Over the fenders, that's all. Because I didn't want that rust to keep going.
If you ever use your vehicle and we ride again and need the wheelchair, we'll remember about the car seat. He was trying to put my chair in today. It was a hell of a mess.
Glad I remembered before you got away that you're in Acadia.
That's all.
Doesn't the 99 go?
The 99, yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
But you would have to take shuttle at this
I
time.
know. And then you'll go right here.
Oh, good. Thanks.
Probably at night service, the red line is probably worse for frequency. They have a few more.
Well, it's nice in the morning. I get they start running the rush hour extras right as I'm going to work. So the train I get on every morning is usually empty.
You know what?
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what I think? You know them two sets of U2s that were out in the afternoon? They were probably out this morning.
That's probably right. Yeah, yeah, because they usually send the same ones that they run in the morning and the afternoon.
I'm surprised 2043, 2038, 60 weren't running. They're probably giving them a break though. They've been.
Yeah.
How much time do you have to give yourself to get to work? An hour and a half?
No, only about well, I leave at
An hour.
I leave. Yeah, about something like that. I leave at 5:40, and I'm at work at 6:48.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and and in that too is I usually get like Tim's in the morning, so I leave myself a little extra time.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
You gotta get your coffee, right?
No, coffee, tea, and I would go to McDonald's if I could, but that's not open.
It's not
you know the downtown McDonald's, they both used to be 24 hours, and then I know for a while.
But all this COVID screwed up.
Yeah, they're not open till like 7 in the morning when I've already started.
People,
work.
half of the people are up, and if they have to go to work, like if their job requires them not to be home, they're wanting to go get a coffee or an English muffin.
It's been a little brutal, honestly. Like even at work, I'll go into a stop and I'll give them their delivery, and I'm like, hey, you know, could I just like use the washroom? Oh, sorry, no washroom, no washroom. And it's like, okay, fine, you know. The shells are good. Shells are good. Half of the 7-Elevens are okay. Circle K's are usually all right too, but beyond that, they're usually like, no washroom.
No, but what if your stomach is upset? Then what are you gonna do?
Find someone else or somewhere else, I guess.
No, but your stomach's already hurting and you have to go.
Now, where do we turn, Ethan? 17th Avenue?
We can go 17th Ave, yeah.
Okay. Once I do that, then I'm okay.
And then, you can come out right where you came in, right by. And you know that middle school? That's the middle school I used to go to.
Oh, yeah.
You see all the work they're doing here?
Yeah, they're gonna make this 3 lanes like they should have done in the first place.
You're kidding!
Yeah.
This Stony Trail's new.
Yeah, they already, and the bridge Stony, like if you were doing a 153 or a 406, they're expanding that one too.
And they never did it in the first place.
No, and they're as you probably saw, they're in the process of redoing McLeod and Stony down there.
Didn't you just do a 153 recently?
No, I filmed that over a year.
Yeah, it was
just an old video.
It was 7750.
Yeah, that's right. I think it was just in December of 2020 I filmed it because I was with my cousin actually.
Yeah, but that was bus number 7750.
That's right. Yeah. And I like to post some rides and buses and train rides and then trains me. So
I notice every train video that you try to do the U2 way if you can get it up.
If I can, yeah. But I'll probably start uploading some of my older stuff that might not necessarily be
I believe 2002 was made for art. Someone bought it and they arted it up.
It's in, you know where it is actually? If you ever
Where is it? Yeah.
It's just off of 11th Street by Crossroads Market.
It's right in someone's yard there.
It's 11th Street and I think 20th Avenue, southeast, somewhere in that little area there.
Someone's working on it. They got some
They kind of like did it. They painted it. You know, they made art. They made it all, you know, nice.
I think that's a 1980 Siemens Duag car.
That's right. Yep.
2001's probably the same.
Yes, that's right.
Probably out of the first three U2 cars, 2002 was one of the really worn out ones.
Oh, yeah. Oh, someone's...
Yeah, some kind of backpack.
Someone didn't strap their stuff down.
Yeah, it must have fallen off the roof.
You gotta buckle that. You gotta buckle that down.
What was it?
I've learned the job I do. It's I deliver ice, right? So you know, I've learned it's basically just water. It's frozen, but it's still water.
Yeah.
I have learned to strap that stuff down.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you go over, especially we got this one truck. It's a Hino, and the box, it just rocks like crazy. It just goes back and forth. You'll even, like some of those, you know, you'll be driving down 17th Ave Southwest, and you'll hit one of those ruts. Just, you know, how the road will come up for an intersection and go right back down and dip down. You'll hit that dip, and if you don't have a pallet strapped down and there's not another pallet beside it,
Yeah.
it just falls right over. The whole thing falls over. Then you gotta deal with that, you know, so. I've learned about that too.
I wouldn't be surprised as it gets hotter in the next week or so. Severe thunderstorm watches will be going out, that's for sure.
So this, like, I don't know about you, but yeah.
I film thunderstorms. I like getting them big in. Don't get me wrong.
I like being...
I love thunderstorms.
Oh, me too.
And like if once I hear the thunder start to roll, even if I'm sleeping during the night, I wake up and film it. Even if I'm sleeping, I stay up and film it.
Right.
Then once it's done, I go right back to bed.
Right.
But you know what? Here's me. Once I'm up. I can't go back to sleep.
No, I hear you. Well, you know what's funny? Like I like severe weather like that. Like even being outside, like if I get caught in it, I'm like totally happy. You know,
Unless there's golf ball size hail.
I don't even care about that. Let it hit me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right? Now, tornadoes scare me though. That is one thing.
Same here.
I wouldn't want to be in a hurricane.
Yeah.
Obviously not a tsunami.
Typhoon.
Like, you know what I'd love to do? Like if I got one opportunity in my lifetime to go like tornado chasing or whatever they do, I'd be happy with that. But I don't think I'd want to get too close to it.
Now we go that way, to the right, and then up on the overpass. Is that it? Either?
Yeah.
Okay.
17 Ave, and then and then the Rainbow Road, and then Chestermere, Rainbow Road, and then everyone. Do you notice after that the rainfall we had? It poured at times. The rainfall, it poured at times. We finally got much needed rain. Everything's greened up now.
Yeah, that was in the last week or two.
And the trees are coming. I filmed some of it. So.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
The wind was up on Monday, though.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if did you film some of the what was it, like the extreme cold we had back in I think February, March.
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you what
right,
I did film.
February.
The December 22nd winter storm.
Oh yeah. Oh, I got some good photos of us on that day.
Oh, didn't you film an 8000 stuck in the snow?
That's right. Yeah, 86 I think it was.
And like 2 transit employees were trying to shove it out.
You know what happened there? The guy came in. He was doing a 46. There were 7 buses stuck on Sanderack Drive.
Whoa!
7 of them. One of them, he hit his mirror on another bus, so that's automatic.
Yeah,
done.
that's right.
Another one just tapped like the shelter, so automatic done. And at that point, the whole road was blocked.
Yeah.
And then I think like 3 more buses came in there, and we're just like, couldn't get out, so they were stopped.
Yeah.
So what happened was there was only, out of the 4, there's supposed to be 4 buses on the 3246, right? There was only one running, and he came in, and he didn't realize he came down the hill on McEwen Drive, and you can't stop there, right? And so he came in and sees buses blocking the road. Okay, well I'm gonna try and turn around, and he drove right into a snowbank.
Whoa.
So he was, the video I got, he was trying to spin his tires.
I saw that. He wasn't getting very far.
He was not getting very far at all. No.
He must have been frustrated, though.
He was actually, he was pretty calm, because, at that point, what do you do, right?
You know what? George with it, that's where 40 years comes in, so.
Yeah, exactly.
But they couldn't articulate it out in the winter on those roads?
You know what they did? They dispatched 2. One got sent back immediately because they were like, nope, and then 2 of them got stuck on Country Hills right outside of Stoney. And that was it. Vic Park, they were smart that morning. They didn't dispatch any.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, they already knew. They're like, they took a look outside and they were like, nope, no Arctic's going.
I couldn't believe I saw in the winter.
That's what I would do. It's any different if some Arctics were out of Anderson. It was like, nope, not using it.
I'd be like, no.
Oh, there's a 77 there.
7796, yeah, that's a 2002.
They won't be phased out quite yet. They got a couple more years.
Yeah, but they might. Well, I don't know what they're going to do. They might
because
2001s.
But 2002s are only 19, so they might have a better chance.
East Hills Crossing. There are communities going up all over the place.
Yep.
One's
going up right here. You can see the houses. Some of the houses starting to come up.
On the left.
That's just more. That's just more of a reason.
So what is that one?
More
of a reason what? It's what?
Belvedere.
Oh, Belvedere. Yeah, right. What did you say? It's more of a reason.
That for Max Purple to extend to Chestermere, more communities. Oh, speaking of Belvedere, there's Belvedere Station.
In Edmonton, yeah. My grandmother actually, before she moved here, she lived like 2 blocks away from there. So when I was younger, she lived on was it 10th Street? She lived on the 4th floor, and she had an east-facing window. So I actually, like when I was younger, when we would go visit her, I got to watch the trains all day.
Oh, wow.
Lovely, yeah. Of course, what's better than watching the trains than being on the train?
Last time I was in Edmonton, I was on a U2, and the same thing can still happen. He braked too hard. He was over speeding, and I could smell the brakes. And it's like when we were stopping at Shaganaffi Point, he came in too fast and we were jerking so hard to stop, and as a result, even on the Edmonton U2s could smell the brakes.
Yeah.
But they have less of a tendency to break down. Like, they hardly ever break down. Edmonton U2s.
They must know that they have really old equipment, so they must be maintaining it well.
And like, they refurbished them 8 years ago.
Exactly.
So, and you know what? They say by 2030, Edmonton might still have over half of the fleet left running, and I won't be surprised.
Honestly, if it still works and there's nothing wrong with it, and you're still able to either make or find replacement parts for whatever needs fixing, I say go for it. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
No point in replacing them if you can still use them.
Yeah.
When I met you at the Saddletowne station earlier this month, were you done for the day, or were you going to hop back on the U2 train? What did you end up doing?
What did I end up doing?
Because you were taking a picture of 2038.
Because you got... Okay, what happened? happened is that we rode the same train.
I just got off
City Hall.
and then I was on a different car each time.
Yeah, so what? Yeah, so basically, like, I like to ride in the middle car. Like, today was fun, obviously, but I normally go in the middle car. So I had gotten on at City Hall in the middle. You were in the front, or you were in the back car, I think. So I got out to get my photos, and I was going back because he had only done his first round trip.
Yeah.
So I got on to go back. That's why I just kind of like took off really quickly because I was just like, oh, okay, I gotta go. So.
And like we were done, I only planned to do one trip for the day, and like I would have done another one, but without knowing I wasn't gonna I didn't know I was gonna see you else.
Exactly.
I would have stayed.
Yeah, and in the span of like 2 minutes, you kind of don't really have the time to think about it, you know.
The reason why I ride the front car is I can hear the bells, and then if he blows the horn. I was on 2043 in April, and we almost hit a car going into Shaganafi Point. But it's the driver's fault. He was too far back against the crossing, and we didn't hit him. We slowed down enough, and we passed him fine.
Right.
But he was blowing his horn, ringing the bells.
Well, some people, I've been on trains that have hit cars, so it's like people don't notice it.
That's what happened to 2027.
Yep.
Now, if I wanted to, could I go straight through to Chestermere Road, is it?
Yeah.
Can you?
But I mean, here is easier, faster.
Northwest of Calgary this month. 660's Chris Bowen reports on artificial wildlife.
Well, thank you, George, for today.
Yeah, no, you're very welcome.
We'll have to.
No, it's here we turn, isn't it?
No, next turn.
The next one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, the next one.
You could have turned here, then went right, but I mean, it's the next one.
Yeah, no, the next one, I want to keep it the same all the time.
Oh, what was that car that went in? Pretty old.
Oh, yeah.
Got his muscle car there. The one thing about the summer heat, you gotta get used to it after a long winter. Last summer got too much sun at once. I was like a U2A overheated. It got too much sun at once.
Yeah. Which do you prefer? Do you prefer the heat or do you prefer the cold?
No comment.
Me, I like the heat.
I like the cold.
Oh, okay. I cannot stand
You
winter.
know what?
I totally understand why.
Yeah,
Right?
but yeah, some people like it.
I got lots of muscle, so I get real hot real quick,
yeah.
right? Yeah,
That's
so
like
I
a friend of mine.
Yeah, I prefer the cold because if I ever start sweating, 2 minutes later I'm freezing again.
Oh, man.
And I can always put on layers, turn the heat up and whatnot.
Yeah, that's right.
But in the summer you can't take layers
No,
off.
that's right.
You know
Yeah,
what
exactly.
sucks when it's freezing cold and you're waiting for the train on
That's not fun.
and then you're waiting for the train when it's weekend service
Oh, yeah.
in the freezing cold, and the train might only travel northwest because there might be closures down south, and they're only running every 15 to 30 minutes.
Oh, I know.
See, that's why look at me today. I've got this heavy jacket with a turtleneck.
Yeah.
Can you believe it? That's crazy.
Oh yeah, this past January and February were just brutal.
They were.
And you know what? I found when it's cold, my muscles seize up.
That's fair,
It's
yeah.
harder to move.
That's fair.
So this is where I live.
Nice.
So
Believe it or not, I've literally never entered this town. So.
Yeah, Chestermere, it's a long ways, quite a ways out.
Yeah.
It used to be so far out of the city at one time. Way out of the city limits. Is it? It's not in the city limits yet.
No. But I can see it in maybe 20 or 30 years they'll annex it.
Yeah, that's right. Yes.
Well, unless they put up a fight.
Yeah, that's right.
with the government and politicians, there's never any peace.
Well, hopefully, maybe there'll at least be some sort of transit connectivity.
You'd think so.
But I mean, with
even if they don't merge into the city of Calgary, you can
with more communities going up, you might, and like get a 30-foot bus, buy a 20, 30-foot bus.
Yeah.
just like the Jimmy's, but by like a 20-foot low floor.
Right. Well, they do have, like, Vicinity has 30-foot buses.
Like,
They even have a 27-foot bus.
like maybe a D30 LF. That's perfect.
That exists, yep.
And you know what?
I don't know if I don't think New Flyer actually makes 30-foot buses anymore because
They used to, though.
They did, yeah.
They made the Detroits,
Yeah,
like
the
the
D30
Detroit
LFs, yeah.
diesels, yeah.
But like for instance, they had I think
Winnipeg has a few. They have quite a few still. And like if they would make them, it would come out of Winnipeg.
Yep, that's right. But I know they make the 35 foots, but I think they've kind of just been taken over by Vicinity, and like because Vicinity makes cheaper.
Oh,
30 and 35.
I wanted to tell you, if they extend the blue line, where do you think it would be? Redstone?
Yeah, it's supposed to go up to Skyview, and then it'll curve west to go into the industrial there.
U2s will no longer be around by
Yeah,
then.
by that point, no way.
The
Yeah.
company says in a news release, work on the tunnel connecting the Westridge Marine and Burnaby terminals began Wednesday. It says the start of construction of the tunnel represents one of the major components of the expansion project.
There we are. Yeah, you may as well hop in front.
And it's expected
That'll be
All right, Blake.
All right.
And then trains. But, yeah, nice seeing you. Good
Did
day.
you want your wheelchair?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, that's that's fine.
on 660 years. It's the latest headline.
Yeah, there we go.
2011 Ford Escape. This is George's vehicle. I'm gonna fire you if you do. Yep. Great shape. V6 engine.